we have 3 more minutes for So we'll start in 3 minutes. If you have any questions for us, just type in the comment box and I will read it from there. And the question also there's one person wondering. So 1 more minute, so we're gonna start in a second. So our class is only half an hour and maybe less than because I try to keep it short for you guys. Hi, I'm Ida Byrne. I'm from CMAA. I'm a coordinator, youth program coordinator. I'm look after for 3 programs in our CMAA building of CMAA program, which is our after school program, our Rising Star program, and also our young professional program. But due to the COVID-19 situation, so our Rising Star is canceled. But we're planning to have after school program in the summer, so look forward to that. I'm still planning, so it's gonna be after school program in the summer connected with our after school program with our academic year. So if I'm talking too fast, I'm too nervous, sorry. So it is 1:30, so let's start our class. So this is just our beginning class, and I kind of put those together as the way the students teach me how the American style they teach me here. I'm not teaching the way as the Khmer people learning in Cambodia. So if you can't, you just have a question or you just don't understand the way I teach, just shoot us a question or post a question on Facebook, anything, and then we will answer you right away or find a new way for you guys to learn. So let's start our beginning class. So for our basic literature, Khmer literature, there's 6 parts. First part, which is the consonant, and consonant we have the consonant, subconsonant. There's independent vowel, there's dependent vowel, which means dependent vowel is the vowel that connect with the consonant. And independent vowel is completely vowel, that the vowel that could stand alone. And also it's called, I don't know how to say this, I'm gonna say, there's a little mark that we put on top on the word that's look like a number 6 in Khmer, that's look like number 8 in Khmer, and then those are the difficult one you have to remember. But for today, I'm just gonna teach you consonant. And those consonants, there's 33 of them, and I split into 7 groups. So the first group, I would call it, there are 7 types of lookalike family. The first family will be a Gaw family, and which is we studied today. And the second family is, my student make it a flip hair family. That's how they remember it. And also the third family is a 2 dragon head family. The fourth family is the 1 dragon head family. The fifth family is the family. The sixth family is the W family, and the last one is the strange family, which is just is nothing look alike in any other. So the first family is Ga family. Ga is the first consonant of our Khmer consonant. So if you don't remember all 3 of them, that's how long. If you remember all 30 of them, you at least remember the first one and the last one. That's how I tell my student. I'm not forcing you to remember all, at least remember the first one and the last one. That's the easiest. So the first one is gonna be a Ga family. It's gonna be, so the kid way that I learned in Cambodia, which is a kindergarten way, just like an open square, which is open at the bottom, and that's a line on top. That's how the kid write it. I don't know if you could see it because of the lighting, but if let me know if you could not see it. But the adult way is just kind of little upside down U and upside down W. Kind of like that. That's how you write it. So either way we accept it, but most of the time we write it this way, because that's how adults write it, but it's for our kids like first grade, kindergarten and stuff. They write it this way. It's just like an open square on the bottom and a line on top. That's the easiest. So this is our first family, which is called family look-alike. So most of the time I say to my student, since you already know how Ga look like, so Ga is the first consonant that we're learning. Ga. And how do I write it in the English font? I spell it as K-A-W. And I call it as a leader of the family. So it is a leader. Okay, that's how you remember the first one. So this one is just straight up, it's a leader. So next one, I would say is a brother. He has 3 brothers. So the second brother is exactly come like that, the upside down U and the upside down W. But his brother was one thing different is they have a slanted line inside like this. And you call him Go. So its name is Go. I spell as English font as K-O-O, but if you want to spell differently to remember it on yourself, that works too. So how do I remember Go? It's a Go with a slanted line inside. That's how usually my students remember it. No question on the thing? Not yet? No? Okay. So his third brother, which is the same, not with Ga, and a half circle inside. Or I would say it's a cousin. I don't know, however you see it. And this is Da. Okay. So the last one, I would say him and the last one is like a kind of brother, and this two was a cousin. So yes. So next one is like Ga too, but it's half circle, but it's outside. So upside down U and upside down W, and you put a circle upside on the left side. And this guy name is called Po. And most I tell my students to remember his name is, you remember the main character in a Kung Fu Panda? That's how you remember it. Po, the panda, yeah, Po. So his name is the same as that Kung Fu Panda guy. So I would write on the side is a Kung Fu Panda. So if you watch the Kung Fu Panda, yes, its name is like the panda animal. So this is our first family, and that would be all for today for the family. So you learned 4 of them today. The next week we will coming up with the flip hair family. So there's 5 of them. So you will learn how to write them and how does it look like and who is the leader and how you pronounce it. So I will read this again to you, just you don't catch it throughout. So the first one is reading Ga. The second one is reading Go. The third one is reading Da. And the last one is reading Po. Okay? Just so if any question you have, just write it in a chat or write in a comment section on Facebook or Instagram, and my assistant will be telling me what the question is. And before we end the class, we will be give you a special word, and that's connected to our culture. One like special word that connected to our culture, but if you want to know deep and why it's connected to our culture, you have to follow next to our later on class, which is our culture class, if we have one. No, not yet. I'm just waiting for the question, if there are any questions. Comment mà vậy?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
No questions so far.
Okay.
Only Tavi.
Tavi, miên hả?
No.
No, okay. Miên chấm tỏ. So since there's no question raised yet, so I'm gonna give you a special word for today. So for our culture, you see how Americans, when they come and see each other, say hi, hello, good morning, good evening, by like just raise hand or shaking hand. But for our culture, we do it differently and more respectful way. So when you see each other, you say Chum riep suor, Chum riep suor. With both hands together.
Wait, I
Yes.
have a question.
Yes.
Thanks, they asked, how many consonants are there in the Khmer language?
There's 33. So there's one question raised, is that how many consonants in the Khmer letter? There's 33. But for vowel, there's I would say it's 27. And the other thing that you're gonna learn it more in a further class, there's a bunch more. So together as a Khmer literature or Khmer writing, at least is around 200 characters. I'm overestimated, so at least 200 characters.
There's another question.
Yes.
My daughter would like to share some real words that start with those consonants.
What kind of real words?
I think maybe she want like example like for those words.
For those words?
For example, like go.
Okay. So if there's someone want a word with the consonant, so this is gonna go a little bit more for our vowel. So I'm gonna give you one vowel, which is the easier one and the first one of our vowel. It's called Sra'a. I'm gonna write it right here. Oh, here. It just looks like a half rectangle that's erased half it. So that is called Sra'a. It's just a vowel, which is connected vowel. So just to put this word with this consonant, there's 2 of them making a word. So if Ko, A, Ka, which means it's a cup. Go, ear, gear, there's no word. But why I say gear, there's a different rule for that. So you have to learn it further. To, A, Ta, which means it's grandpa.
Hey Ida.
Yes.
You have a question. Can you spell the phonetics of the vowel?
Phonetic, what do you mean?
The vowel. So the
Oh, the English font?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes tôi cái body cái là challenge như này is and.
So this is its name. It's called stra'a. But when it's used with a consonant, you hear me. You say go ear. It's not go a. There's a rule for that. So that is how to go with the vowel section. When we done with the consonant section. So there's a rule for that. So why I say go ear, I have to explain later on with the vowel. So, but its name is stra'a. But when you put together with the vowel, you say go, go, a, ga. It's like kind of like that. So the stra is just like how you say it. It's a last name. In a Khmer way, a last name is first. So it's like stra'a. But you're not gonna put the last name with it. You have to put with the first name a. So go, a, ga. Go, ear. Give, that's no meaning. To, a, ta, which means grandpa, and po, ear, peer, which is no meaning. It's just the word itself. So just one letter and one vowel, you already know 2 words already. Go, a, ga is a cup. If you put another consonant behind it, that's another meaning of it. And to, a, ta is a grandpa. So you already know how you say grandpa in Khmer. And anything else? No more. Okay. So yes, the way we greet. The way we greet is we say Jumrip Sur, but before we say Jumrip Sur, we put 2 palms together. As they say, it's like a lotus flower. It's like this, and you say Jumrip Sur with your head bent a little. But for different people, there's different level. So that means it's go more to our culture. So for your friend, there's different level. For your sister, for your grandparents, for your parents, there's your teacher, your boss, the way you like greet the monks or the king or the god, that's different level. But those is going to our culture, like which level you use for who and where on your body part. So again, how you say Jumrip Sur means hello in a formal way. In an informal way, it says Sustai. That's how like the American style, I would say. But the formal way for our culture, it says Jumrip Sur, palm together, then you bend down. Jumrip Sur. It's kind of like that. Yes. What? Oh, how do I see it though? I can't see it with them if they practice it.
No, just ask them to practice. Like,
Oh, okay. So
can everybody practice?
if everyone on Zoom, on IT Live, and on Facebook, if you could just practice with me, because that's how my student every time they come and check in with me, like, oh, I'm here. The way they checked in with me is how they say Jumrip Sur, and because I'm their teacher, the way they say it in Khmer, said Jumrip Sur, Nek Kru. It's kind of like that. So they're coming like that and then doing like that. For your boss, your grandpa, grandma, the same thing. They say Jumrip Sur Ta, Jumrip Sur Yay, with nothing between the hand on your chest. Because I would say that's considered rude. I also tell my students that if you coming with a backpack and stuff, or you're holding something in between your chest or your hand, please drop it down. Do not put it in between. Now, for example, twin they coming in like this. It's like Jumrip Sur. That's rude already. Jumrip Sur, like this. There are one student. They come in Jumrip Sur. They walk like this. Well, it is funny, but at the same time, but that considered. But yes, some of my little students, they just so funny. And there's one student also. He was following rules so well. When he come, for example, this is his backpack. He drop it down, and then he picked it up. It's like that. So there's one. They are so cute now. I miss them so much because of COVID. But anyway, yes, I get it. I did.
But no, just practice. Like when you say practice, you need to give them time to do it. Let's practice with me. Jumrip Sur.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let me write it out in a sync. I mean English font. I say Khmer. I'm saying Khmer.
Say Khmer back.
Say Khmer. Yeah, I could say.
I some non-habit just mean consonant.
So how do I say Khmer? I forgot.
Sing Khmer. Just say Khmer and I'll translate Sing Khmer.
Jom.
I can write on the board. But I break the words.
So as you see, you see how there's the circle on the top. This is the A with the row. You see how it write it differently. So there are also those little rules that you need to remember with all consonant. With our consonant and also our connecting vowel.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So this part is gonna say Jum. And then this part is gonna say Riep. If you cannot see it, just tell me also because I don't know.
Tani, can you type the Sing Khmer into?
So Jum is as far as J-O-M and Riep is R-E-A-P and Su is I spell sour. I don't know how it's sour, but I don't know how you write it. So just go ahead write on your own. It says Su, S-O-U-R. And if you want to practice write to Riep, Su, and Khmer, go ahead. But I don't know if you could see it from here. It looks small to me through the Zoom. So yes. So since we say hello, let's just me throw one more word, which is say goodbye. So you learn the pair itself. Stop it! I'm just saying, just playing. I mean, you have to decide some fun in class. It's getting boring. I'm the only one talk to me. So yes, so this is how you say greeting, hello, formal way in Khmer. When you say goodbye in a formal way, it's the same. The first two is Jom Riep, but it's Lia. And I think most of you heard of it already. It's like Lia, kind of like Lia. Either you Lia mat, like you just lay out the mat, or just say Lia Hai. Lia Hai is the informal way, like to your friend or to your sister, the younger one, and like the one that you just you know how comfortable with. You say Lia Hai. But if in a culture, if for the elders or your boss or like someone that you respect, I don't know, just for in general, just for our culture, it said Jum Riep Lia. It's the same. It's palm together like this on your chest. Not yet. Together on your chest and say Jum Riep Lia. Your head bend a little out. Some of my students they bend the whole thing like this, but yeah, just a little. Okay, let me show you the side view. So it's kind of like this, and okay. But for when you some pair prayer and some pair lok song or some pair slack. I mean, we don't have slack here. We don't have king here, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. So it's for monk or Buddhas. If you go to temple, that's we have another way to some pair. The monk and the Buddhas, but I teach you later on if we go into a culture class. So let me write in for the Jum Riep Lia one. Lia semuanya. So Jum Riep Lia. But if you want to try to write in Khmer writing, go ahead, try your best. But if after you learn all the consonant and connecting vowel, then you could learn how to write this properly. But if you want just to try it, it's okay. Go ahead. So how you say goodbye in a formal way, it says Jum Riep Lia. That's the same thing as for my students checking out with me. So Net Guru, which is teacher when you call it in Khmer,
Question.
Yes.
How do you book up a song?
ประกอบ
Translating English to
you spell it for first class. I can't say that because you have to learn throughout the consonant and
Can you
vowel.
book up what you have on the board?
ประกอบ on how the board. Okay. So which one? The okay.
Basically, how do you like book up? I mean, like,
Okay, so I know it's kind of like beyond, but I just want to expose you a little bit on how we spell it and how we pronounce the sound of Khmer letter. So Jo, this is the letter Jo. Jo Jum, Ro Bo Riep, then So Ro Su. So that's how I spell it or prokop it. And then for the saying goodbye, I said the same. Jo Jum, Ro Bo Riep. Yes.
You have a question.
Yes.
Can you write Tuesday and we're high?
Can you write Tuesday and Lee Hai and Khmer too, please?
Oh, in a formal way? Okay, yes, just in a bit. So for Rose, Bo Riep, and then Lo Sra'ir, which is this, its name is Ra'ah, but when with Lo and Ro, I put it Sra'ir. There's a rule for that too. So Lo's ear, Lir. So that's how it is. So so this one, Jumriep Su and Jumriep Li is for formal way. Just remember that it's formal way. If you want to say informal as like a friend or someone you close by, or just, you know how there's a mom and dad that they say, I also count them as friend also, there's those family. You could say Li Hai if your mom not how you say okay with it, then it's okay. So let me write the other one. So Li Hai is the same as this one. Yes. Let me. So again, Li Hai.
Xua chẳng ai kể mình sna nhìn nhầm bẻ đông ai kể chút
Okay, now what?
ai chẳng lúc ai kể share ai kể like thì về khơi tới lúc bạn của thằng này class tao đang thay kể tao share lại
I don't see.
that's what it's a chúc anh tôi
Oh, that it was tight. Okay, so Tuesday, yes, informal. Oh, so big. Okay, how does I get sync now?
Yeah, just a reminder, 5 minutes more.
Okay.
Savannah want to say a few words too. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Anh về anh.
Which page? Facebook?
Giờ hôm nay ở trong page trong sân cái thông group chat.
Okay.
Các bạn nghĩ thì du hay ở điện thoại.
Okay.
Hay
So-
sửa ngay vậy mà.
Okay, just get him ready.
Huh?
Just get him ready.
Okay.
So this is how you write hello in formal ways. So snay. So 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 chừng đó say. So snay. So that's the most of the time I heard how's it my kids that born here, they say that. And Leah have, which is goodbye in an informal way. So lo ear. That's the last time that from to be clear. So Leah and horse are you Leah high. Okay. So since we have 4 minutes before we end the class, so that's it for today. I was only planning to have give you guys 1 word, but it turned out to be 4. So, but good luck with that. So see you next class on Wednesday, June 27, same time, 1:30 to 2 o'clock. Yes, to 2 o'clock. And if any one of you want to go back to this class, we have shares on our Facebook page and also our website, cmaalaw.org. And also our Facebook page is CMAA, then see Cambodian Mutual Assistance Association on Facebook also. And on IG, I think for our live, it's 24 hours. We could go back and review it. So, and welcome to our Edie to just say something. No, I just go out. Sorry.
Hello, Judipso, everybody. My name is Savannah Bo. I'm the executive director here at the Cambodian Mutual Assistance Association. I just want to give, first of all, I want to thank all of you for joining us today. This is the hard work of not only Ida, but the team that's behind the screen. We have Tavi running the laptop, so Pete running the IG, Kenneth's giving some comments and feedback, and Hannah as being the spectator. So our team is trying to make sure that we provide a cultural opportunity within the Khmer community, but also the general community for you to learn, but to also support our work moving forward. And so please, together, as we're live, give Ida a round of applause for her first class. So we thank you again. This class is free to anybody, everywhere, as long as you have internet, a phone, or laptop, you're able to watch these classes. And as Ida mentioned as well, these classes are recorded, and so you can come back and visit it on our Facebook page, but also you can log into our YouTube and our Zoom link and our website as well. So please continue to follow us, and we are also open to any comments and feedback about our class. Our ears are open, we're ready to learn and listen to more from all of you. So the more you share with us, the more we can get better at what we do. So please share with us your comments and feedback. And again, thank you very much for joining us.
Okay, see you next class.
Bye bye. Bye bye.